Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Jack Robinson again at K&P Consulting. And let's take a look at another foundational element in our words of wisdom for emerging leaders. This one is called the integrity model. One of the key foundational elements that we find in every true leader is the concept of integrity. And there's a model that parallels that. Remember, leaders have a clear and compelling vision of the future and the wherewithal and the desire to go to that future and carry it out. They do that with integrity. We must constantly, as leaders, align our motives, our actions, and our deeds with integrity so that we can be the powerful leader and people want to go with us down that path to meet that vision. Leading with integrity. There are 4 paradigms, or elements, if you will, that come underneath the concept of integrity. In our sessions, when you work with us, we take you in depth into these. Again, we explain them, we discuss them, we have you take a look at where you are right now in your organization. We also role play. The 4 paradigms, or worlds or spheres, if you will, of integrity are these: fear, duty, achievement, integrity, the last one. So here are the paradigms that we work from as leaders. Number 1, we can lead from a paradigm today of fear. That could be as a whole or in a particular situation with a particular group. Fear means that we feel powerless, out of control when we're leading. We do not like what is happening, but we're unable to change it. And when that occurs, the way that manifests itself in you as a, quote, leader is you're reactive, we tend to blame others, and we want to get out of it. How many times have you, because I know I have, under pressure, when things are tough, an arena that I'm uncomfortable with or a group, that I defer to fear. I start to point fingers, lay blame, and want to move on to another area. That's the first paradigm. Leaders can find themselves in today. We have to find a way to minimize that, fear. The second paradigm, duty. The paradigm of duty, which means that we feel like we have a duty to make things happen. We have to be good and honorable people. People have to like us. We build security for ourselves by submitting to rules. We stay entrenched in standard operating procedures, process methodologies. We don't step outside of it. We tend to lose that humanistic side, if you will. So duty, the concept of, hey, we're going to get this done regardless of what it says. Whether you like it or not, we're going to go by these rules and these guidelines. Again, leaders as managers versus leaders. We've got to be able to step outside of that. There are times when duty is important, but when it's the overwhelming, the overdriving element, that gets out of whack. It gets out of whack, if you will. Next paradigm, and you've all dealt with this, achievement. That our number 1 paradigm is achievement, in which everything that we do has importance and meaning through our achievements. How many plaques do I have on a wall? Where do I stand in the stack rankings in the country? We've got to project a competent, together image regardless of what's happening. We're totally productive, goal-oriented, and competitive to a fault. That's where we're leading in a competitive environment. What happens is when we get inside of that in achievement, that's the overarching driver to the detriment, if you will, of our people. The last element, the last paradigm that we experience, where we want to be in more of as we lead, is the integrity paradigm. We're alive and happy. We unconditionally accept what is, the way things are. We realize there are choices about how things can be done. We get people involved with them. We believe in ourselves. We are achievement-oriented. We do have duty. We understand that. Periodically, we get afraid of things, but we coalesce all those together. We bring people in together, and as a team, we drive to meet that compelling future as a leader, taking them with us and having them want to come along with us. So, the integrity model, 4 paradigms in which we work from as leaders: fear, duty, achievement, integrity. The successful leaders, the powerful leaders in this country are finding a way to move more and more to being constantly, more effectively, more efficiently in the integrity model, not forgetting that achievement is important. There are times when duty is going to be overriding, and yes, we'll always have a little fear, but leading with integrity as often as possible, and we'll help you get there. Thank you.